everybody, and welcome back. So, I hope everything is going well. How are you? It's finally the weekend. Yay! So, I'm excited for that. I'm excited that I hope y'all are excited as well. So, what is going on around you? What is going on around you? Let's see. I hope you picked your pile. So, we're going to go on to pile number 1 now. Pile number 1. How are you? So, what is going on around you? The source. Oh, before we do that, we need to clear the airs here with the turning in, healing. Wow. Okay. Playfulness. The creator. Fighting. There seems to be a lot of how should I say this? Conflict. Because you are in touch with the source. You are wait a minute. The source is trying to tell you something here. And the thing is that you are just riddled with all this confusion. You're stressed out. You're turning in. You're trying to heal, and you're trying also even being. But we also have the creator and fighting. There's some conflict. There's some conflict around you, and that might sound really beginnery, but I mean, like, no, there's a very huge conflict going on around you. There's people fighting for your source, maybe even fighting for you or fighting for something, because you have the source and you have the creator, and then fighting. And turning in. Oh, turning in and healing are in the middle. So what we're seeing here, what's going on here, is that there's something that you're recovering from, and people are also as you are really. You see how these are like over here, and this is around you. There's so much stress and so much conflict going on around you. People are trying to create stress. There may be the source of stress. They're all. And you are. And the thing is that there's this huge clash of how should I say this? Fighting, creator, playfulness. Oh. Let's see. I think I understand, but let's see what 1111. Messages in the numbers. Fourth ray of harmony. Oh. Okay. Dark night of the soul. Seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. Initiation by air. Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Earth healing. Oh, so there's a huge fight and conflict going on around you, and it's causing a lot of stress. And whatever this is, as you are healing, the creator is fighting. There's a clash for balance, or actually not for balance, but against balance. And you're just basically canceling it all out. Yes, you're turning in and you're healing and you're being playful, but the start and finish, the source of stress and the creator of fighting. There's a time. So what's going on around you is a fight for not exactly for your attention. But there's a lot of spite going here, and people they're probably. It wouldn't shock me. A lot of people have a lot of spite for you, pile number one. But do you know what? That's okay. Haters are gonna hate. That's not your problem. And the thing is that there's a lot of even though that's going on, there's also a lot of peace going on around you. Fourth ray of harmony and dark night of the soul. That a lot of you're such a great, wonderful person, great, wonderful soul, that you seriously reveal a lot of people's darkness. So that's and what's going on around you is that there's a lot of confusion. I wouldn't say that people are being fake. I would say that people are fighting for honesty and truth, and you're like, aren't we all? But the thing is that we look at what's a lot of sources. The sources are all over the place. The MSM, the DS. I mean, the Leatherheads. this is exactly what they want. They want this war. They want us to have like internal wars, and that's exactly what's going on. There's a lot of fighting and war, but there's also a lot of healing. So there's a lot of destruction. However, there's also a huge push around you, you included, that involves you, where there's a lot of healing. There's light. There's a lot of I mean, like, look, earth healing and healing. You are very, very, very. I kid you not. I'm just going off of what the cards say here. Your presence is extremely healing, and when you're not around the people, they are kind of like reminded of the darkness, and you remind them and show them that there is light. There's a lot of light in you. There's a lot of light in them. There's hope. You bring people hope, and I don't mean it like that in terms of you get their hopes up for certain things. And if you do that on purpose, you're scuzzy. Okay, that's not welcome here. If you play people, that is what I mean. But no, just like what else? The infinite. Throat chakra. Express your truth. Full spectrum. Harmonic flight. Life force energy. Oh, there's a lot more here. Realm bridger. Earth. Nurture nature. There's a lot of truth going on and being revealed, even if you don't realize it. The truth you might have thought was a lie before. But a lot of people are very blind when they're hurting and there's a lot of conflict. But since you are very much a healing, peaceful soul, pile number one, that all goes away. And you get to see like the whole spectrum. And I love how the first card is the infinite. And harmonic flight. Life force energy. You give. There's a huge. So what's going on around you is purity. Purity and truth is starting to just like reveal and come to you. Just like in general. And it's absolutely amazing. Because how should I say this? The earth is it wouldn't shock me if you've been and leave in the comments section, not in pile number one, if you made it this far, that you've been making you're a lot more in touch on Earth. Earth is speaking to you. They're trying to tell you to center yourself, and you be a huge life force, and Earth is like really doing its work, and it's wanting you to do your work as well. and realize not Earth's power, but your power. The power that you have is what I was about to say. What's going on around you are these like really great opportunities to grow and to be with nature. And what's really good with all the infinite and full spectrum and all this stuff is that you, not only are you more in touch with Earth and your nurturing nature, but all of this is making you may or may not be with someone who, and I don't mean dating them, but you might know or hang out with somebody or know somebody that is very much of a healer and of a guru, as it were. And even though they tell you a lot of things that you don't want to hear, it's very healing, and you become a lot more aware. And what's going on around you are those like things that you may or may not have been told, whether it's from a guru or from someone who you saw as wise. What's going on around you, again, is a lot of truth. Earth, our mother and nature, our mother nature is speaking to you. It's trying to heal you. It's trying to say, she's trying to say that that it's what is she trying to say here? Limitless. You see how the infinite and limitless? Infinite means limitless. Mother Earth, what did we see? Earth here. Worlds within worlds. Let go. Strength. Awaken. Hope. You are becoming a lot more aware. So what's going on around you? Very much awareness. I know that sounded like a foreigner, but like pidgin English, but no, a lot of awareness is you're gaining a lot of awareness. You're awakening to a lot of truths, and it may what should I say? Like, the world is speaking to you. I know I said that multiple times, but even though that you may not be aware of all of this, you're also gaining a lot of strength. Strength is coming towards you. Hope, there a lot of opportunities. It would not, all of this stuff that has been creating a lot of stress, a lot of conflict, and all of this stuff has has been helped you get a lot stronger. And so what's going on around you is the aftermath of all of that. A lot of stuff has cleared, and you know what? People may have rejected you lately, whether if it was for your political views, your spiritual views, whatever, or people might have started taking along with just there's been a lot of changes within your realm, and you've gotten a lot stronger. That's only, and if you haven't, all this stuff is only gonna make you stronger. Strong energies and strong people are going to come to you, and they are here with you, and you just need to let go of all of this fighting, or it's going to help you let go of this fighting, the fighting of doubt. It wouldn't shock me if you've been if a lot of the stress and stuff has to deal with doubt, and you are just afraid to move forward. Correct me if I'm wrong in there. Move forward with something, or move forward to leave something behind, whether if it's... But the thing is that there's a lot more hope. There's something better than that. What's going on around you is that there are a lot of doors opening up. There's a lot of things showing you the way. You may, and all this fighting and all this stuff and all this healing and all this what's been going on may have to do with you healing from a conflict or something that has damaged you in the past. Right now, all the energies and all those shenanigans, all that jazz that you went through is all clearing out. It's all clearing out, and now there are more opportunities. You are awakening. There is hope. Whether you notice it or not, hope and strength is walking into your life and saying, you know what? You do not need to worry about any of your prior worries anymore. That's absolutely amazing. Anyways, I hope you liked that reading pile number 1. We're going to go on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, how are you? So, what is going on around you here? There's a lot. Intensity. Going with the flow. Ordinariness. Schizophrenia. Oh. Sharing. Change. Creativity. A lot of what's going on around you, I think it's a little straightforward. I might be wrong, but you see how intensity, going with the flow, and ordinariness is before schizophrenia. What's going on around you is that all of these things, there's no such thing as ordinariness. So it wouldn't shock me if a lot of people do not take all that kindly to you, because you're not ordinary. And you know what? It's fine. It's good not to be ordinary. If you're ordinary and you're normal, like, trust me, everything becomes extremely predictable. It's very boring, and it's like, why am I doing this? Or what's going on here? And so you start sharing your experiences. Or maybe people might think that you're schizophrenic because you're not normal. It's okay. Being normal is overrated. I'm not normal. I'll admit that. And there's just like this huge, and there might be this urge to be accepted because of the ordinary, and there's like this intensity, and you're just going with the motions, you're going with the flow, and you're not really doing what you want to be. You're not doing what you want to do because you're kind of saying to yourself that you need to be normal. Or maybe you're not saying that to be normal, but there might be like urges to, like, for you to cave in I know this is a cliche, but cave into the Matrix. The Matrix is good. You're good. It's not. It's very good. It's better if you're not awakened. And you're crazy. No. That's not really going on. So that's where. So people actually might. So you may not be schizophrenic. You might be that's what it is. You're very aware of what's going on. As these people are just going with the flow here, they think you're schizophrenic because you're sharing this creative world that it needs to change. And it's not about acceptance. You can at least not in the terms of what acceptance has been promoted to be these past few years. But people, accepting people for who and what they are, and there's a lot of and perspectives are changing a lot. People's perspectives of you and what you say, and so also creativity. So it wouldn't shock me if you are a content creator, if you're a healer, if you're a musician, an artist, which technically falls under the category of a content creator. There are a lot of people who are not taking all that kindly to you, regardless of that, because they are scared of change. And you're not. That's the ordinary part. Change and creativity. You help change the world in a good, positive way, not in the mainstream way, but like in a good, positive, balanced way, and you help bring balance, and you're saying, and you're promoting all of this people are saying, you know what, you're nutty. The Matrix is good. You want to know something? With my bestie, she and I went to Mount Shasta once, and we went on this Vortex tour with this tour guide, and the tour guide I kid you not, said the Matrix is good. Being snapped in out of reality, snapped into like actuality and not reality. Reality is good, actuality is bad. That is people, those, but the thing is that you know it's the other way around. People are gonna gaslight and say that you are the crazy one. You're the conspiracy hypothesis. It's not theorist, it's hypothesis because it's educated, yes. But you're the conspiracist. You are this. They just gaslight and say you don't know what you're talking about. No, they don't know what you are talking about. These people are going with the flow and they're ordinary and they would just want to be accepted. You may want to be accepted as well, but you want to be accepted under the right conditions. And you're sharing your truth and you're sharing your change and creativity. You might have awakened. It wouldn't shock me. Merkaba, spiritual protection. Ah, that's exactly what it is. Past life activation. Divine grace, the law of efficiency. Initiation by water. First ray of power. The pink rose of Lady Nada. Cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. Okay, so this is exactly what's going on here. You're being protected by the most powerful forces ever. You have activated your past life in a lot of truths and a lot of things are, it's, I wouldn't say is opportunity or just truths, but it's all the actual truth, not the actuality is being brought to you. Like, honestly, you are becoming more and more powerful, and people, through your creativity, through your knowledge of change, through all of this, through the fact that your third eye is open, you can see what's really going on. And what's going on around you is that people are reacting to that. People are reacting to the fact that you are protected. They still feel vulnerable, or they gave themselves up for protection. And they didn't, whilst they didn't know that they had protection. You know that you have protection. You know you're cosmically protected. And you have all this power around you. All this power, all these gifts. It's absolutely freaking amazing of what's going on here. Solar plexus chakra. Unique gifts. Hope. Crown chakra, the unlimited self. stepping through. Vulnerability. Evolution. So what's going on around you is that people see that you are very, very very wholesome, and not only that, you make them vulnerable. And I don't mean like in love and vulnerable. I mean that they feel like they can trust you a lot. And there's just your presence and everything. You have unique gifts that people are amazed by, and you are very good at getting great reactions from people. And I mean in a good way. So, jeez, wow, you are just people are reacting to you in a very beautiful manner, and especially evolution. The world is evolving around you. And I don't mean like revolving. The world isn't revolving around you, but the world is evolving around you, because they're adapting to your energy. They're adapting to you. And I'm not saying this to boost anybody's ego, okay? But you are a lot more of a positive influence on people that you may not even realize that you are. And I think that's what it is. Time out. Sacred journey. Walk your truth. Patience. Cosmic connection. Surrender. Celestial teacher. This is exactly what's going on here. People are taking time out to reflect and go on this sacred journey because of your energy. And not everybody goes on a sacred journey the same way. Not everybody goes through like a holy place and then says I've awakened. Sometimes they live their everyday lives and they start having epiphanies, and they start having shifts, and they start having different perspectives of things in a positive way that was not really promoted. They start questioning what they were taught, and they've become a lot more patient and a lot more understanding. You are very connected to the source, pile number 2, and just and because of that, yeah, that is something that's very, very much needed, and they're responding to that. So it wouldn't shock me if people end up going to you for answers, because they see that you're an evolved person, or if you're not evolved yet, you're like evolving, And they like that. They love how you're very different. And how you can see things beyond what physically is. Thank you so very much for that. I hope you liked that reading, pile number 2. We're going to go on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, how are you? How was your week? And I hope everything is going well, and that your weekend is about to, that you have fun plans for the weekend. Just like, can't wait. Can you? Alright, so pile number 3. What's going on around you? The Master. Totality. Adventure. Slowing down. So, you are in the midst of a transition. And that sounds generic as well, but also it's not just transition. You are, whether or not you're aware of it, you are on a learning curve right now. You're in the midst of a journey. You by the Master Totality Adventure, courage, patience, and slowing down. There's a slow, whether you're there's time in things might feel like you're postponing something. Or you're slowing down because there's something that has not been finished. Whether if it's a lesson or something, there is something that's not complete. Whether it could be, and that's part of the adventure. The adventure might have been the end of the adventure could have been postponed, and so so it's just testing your patience and slowing down, making sure that you are aware of the happenings around you. So time may seem and feel like it's slowing down, but you're in the midst of the source, God, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you refer to as, they want you to learn something here. In its totality, they want you to master something and know something. It's in its totality. What is that? I'm not sure. Everybody has their own things to learn. But you might feel like life is lagging a little bit, and if it makes you feel any better, I mean, my life has been delayed due to health issues, and I feel like life has slowed down. But even though my life has been postponed at about like 10, 15 years, I gotta sit due to health issues. It showed me how to be patient and slow down and just master adversity and just say, you know what? Sometimes the best thing is to slow down and do. It helped me start making a lot more wise decisions. Now, I will admit, I still don't make the wisest decisions, but this postponement really showed me. It helped me gain a lot of knowledge on who and what I was in my previous life, who and what I was supposed to be and supposed to be born to do. Had I just ran through life like that, then I wouldn't have known what to do. So, soul child. Third ray of creative intelligence. Paradigm shift. Trust in the plan. Grounding. Spiritual decree. Power of the divine masculine. You may or may not be a soul child, and if you're not, and you are an older soul, you're young energies are coming around you because of that. Now, young energies and young souls still might resent you, but also you might have been this slowing down thing. You might be a young soul. You might be a soul child, and all of this is happening so that way you can, because you're starting to grow a lot and starting to grow as a soul and take the next big steps for your life, and not just your life, but your knowledge and your observation, just like the knowledge of the world and how to handle things that the bare eyes cannot see. I think, and not just I think, but this is also what it is. There's a paradigm shift. All of this is even things are shifting, and you're growing. You're evolving, and becoming a lot more masterful and a lot more wise and stronger than you could ever imagine being. That's what's going on. It took a while, but do you know what? Hey, it still happened. Which is good. I mean, geez. I'm not saying that in an argumentative tone. I'm just surprised of what's going on here. I'm just enthused. Creative intelligence. It wouldn't. So a lot of creative intelligence is also around you. You may be an artist, and it's good that thing. So it may or may not be good. No. It is good. At least for this reason. If you're an artist of any sort, it's good that time or some processes slow down. And things are slowing down or things might seem to slow down for you because you're because you're observing of what's going on, and sometimes time slows down when you are present and when you are mastering all this stuff. I'm not kidding. There are some things when even though it speeds up, time feels like it's slowing down when you're being grounded and in the moment. So what's going on around you is that you're understanding that time is not exactly linear, and time is not as fast nor as quick. I should say time is not as quick as it seems. You're starting to become a lot more aware of the energies around you, and sheesh, that's absolutely amazing. Crystal keys. Freedom. Trust your innocence. Alignment. Oh, that's exactly what's going on. Heart chakra. Healing. Gracious receptivity. It was very much, this is exactly why things may seem like there's a huge shift and things might be speeding up or slowing down or you're postponing. Things are aligning for you. Now, I don't know how exactly. I'm not one to say that. Because everybody's because this is a general reading, but it's aligning for your best interest. It is aligning, and you are also, it's also, what's going on around you is that people also are reacting to your innocence. And it's so free. You're very much a free spirit. Not a lot of people are. You're very much a free spirit, a free mind. And not a lot of people don't know how to react to that. But it's very, very, but people are actually very taking kindly to you very nicely, because look, healing, you're healing, others are healing, the world is is healing. And I swear, you know when things are healing, when things are hurtful like the most. That's where the transition is. Like, you are you're transitioning into a higher being. You're growing, and you're also liberating yourself from all of this nonsense that's going on around you. Things are aligning for you. You're also aligning yourself. And everybody has their own ways of doing that. Let's see. Shine. Be fearless. Intuition. Unconditional love. Oh, that's good. Gratitude. Choices. Golden crown. So look at what's going on here. What's going on here is that there's a lot of choices, and your growth is giving you so many opportunities. You're now becoming a lot more fearless. You might be afraid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your intuition and everything is your intuition and creativity and everything, gratuity and all that stuff, your unconditional love, you're ascending. That's what it is. You're growing up as a soul, and you're starting to become a lot more aware of what's going on. And you might be questioning your sanity. It's like, am I losing my mind? No, you're not losing your mind. You might be losing your three-dimensional mind, but your mind is actually expanding. You're not losing it. It's expanding. It's growing. It's going to that extra dimension. You are growing. And that is exactly what needs to happen for more people. You're making the right choices. You have a golden crown. Your intuition. When you think you're losing your mind or whatever, you're not losing your mind. Your intuition is activating. It's firing. It's firing on all cylinders, and you understand the value of love and the value of time and the value of you've gained a lot of unconditional love because of this growth. It wasn't easy to grow, hence why it was postponed. What else can I say? I think I've said it all, to be honest. Wow. Thank you so very much, everyone. I hope you liked this reading. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.